all were picking through the tracks.
Oil rigs aren't. Yeah, you can't. It's there, but you can't you can't do it because there's no Bobcat cars and there's no other the parts that they took out the things that you need to do it, the pieces, because if you don't have them, you can't do it. So I have one of the only Bobcat cars left, and we don't have the rest of the stuff. You can't get it. We've been hitting ammunitions and everything like crazy trying to get them. Yeah, so we're trying to get that set up, and then I'm trying to make it mandatory that once a week we fly and then train. And not everybody was happy about that. They want, but it's never gonna happen. People ain't into it. Well, then they need to not even work. I agree. A lot of people are upset that we're getting stricter. It's stricter on what? The club. It was always strict. I don't know what the fuck we're talking. They said it's gotten too lenient, so now I'm trying to we're teaming up with Casper, trying to push what we can do. That's what I told Casper. I was like, well, let me see who's ready on the side.
Shh, we might as well grab some good stuff for ourselves. Can you imagine how angry the prisoners were when they rioted? I would hate to have been one of the guards.
Okay, Carter. Confirming that the latest code to the utility room is 486111071. The mining crew tells me it'll take them a week to cut through the ice, so I'm giving you that long to square your end of the plan. When the tunnel reaches the armory, I'll get my people to start a riot. When you hear the fireworks go off, get your ass to the shuttle bay. We get one shot at this. If we play our cards right, this gets us one step closer to that fortune that went down with the legacy. You report any of this to the guards, well, you know what'll happen.
Yeah, they were like, hey, we heard that you're an AOD, and I was like, huh? But yeah. He called me this morning on Discord. He was like, hey, I heard, I want to see if you reconsider coming back, and I was like, nah, I'm good. He said, well, we're still in Feed the People, and we've been hearing good things about you guys and stuff, and I was hearing and I went over and made a CK contract and handed it to I was like, nah, bro, I'm on CK with AOD.
100 years old, eh? It's amazing this entire place hasn't collapsed by now.
That's been 20 or 70 with those guys. I was just telling Freddy last night, some dude tried to get me 16 ARs, but I didn't want to take 15 guns, and I don't trust it.
What the hell are you planning to do with all that stuff? Can't believe this is where the fleet started. Blows me mind. How can these things live in this kind of cold? That's bullshit. Things are crawling right behind the walls. Ugh. Look at this dump. I can't imagine being stuffed down here to rot. Poor bastards. Was this an armory? Looks like they cleared this place out. Well, well, what do we have here? Give me a sec. This ought to come in handy. I swear, if this isn't enough to get me into the fleet... All right, let's keep moving. Slow us down. UC must have burned some serious cash with closing this place. Right.
No cap, you won't.
There's got to be a way out of this goddamn place. What I wouldn't give for a space heater and a hot cup of bogs right now.
Uh-oh, don't be lost.
I swear, I am never putting ice in your drinks. Ever again. Ah, never mind. This place is starting to get to me. You gotta leave some things behind. 100 years old, eh? It's amazing this entire place hasn't collapsed by now. They aren't paying us enough to be poking through this scrap heap.
It really is a nice area.
What I wouldn't give for a space heater and a hot cup of bogs right now. Look at this dump. Oh, I can't imagine being stuffed down here to rot. Poor bastards.
He didn't cut out for me.
Can't believe this is where the fleet started. It's history, man. Blows me mind. And here I thought we were going to be doing something fun, like rob a bank or something. I bet those things are crawling right behind the walls. Ugh.
I would have told him to suck my dick. Undead Vikings fucking get a little bit of weight behind your belt to come talking to me.
While we're picking through the trash, we might as well grab some good stuff for ourselves. UC must have burned some serious cash when they lost this place. Serves them right.
Hell no.
If we get out of here, remind me to thank Delgado for hanging us out to dry.
That's so racist. That'd be me.
They built
Smoking
offices
weed.
right next to the shovel bay for quick escapes, I bet. Smart.
Only with permission from Gary. I mean, you've been around for a hot minute, Doug, where you've by far earned it long ago, so. Yeah, and yeah, you slept on his couch. I mean, I'd hope so. Or wherever it was he slept. Yeah. It's the founding members came from KT for the most part. And then
like I picked the right person for the job.
Hey, what the hell? This is bullshit, Delgado. I helped plenty.
Is that Mathis? Tell him to shut up. I will deal with him later.
Whatever.
Okay. Now all we have to do is find a way off of this planet. Let me see. Here we go. I'm looking at schematics for the lock, and I don't think there's a way to get you back to the surface from there. But I can open the outer doors to the shuttle bay and let you fly one of the shuttles down there directly up to the key. Good answer. You're learning fast. Okay, let me see. One of these probably opens the door.
Shuttle bay activated. Initiating the exit process. Please stand by.
Yup, it's got it. Might take a while though. Those bay doors have not been opened in almost a century. You have done a hell of a job, Rook. We will talk when you get back to the key.
Papa Bear.
Why the hell did you lie to Delgado about me? You didn't do all this work alone. Oh, come on. There's no need for that. You're right. Maybe I could have done more of the brain work. But hey, at least I helped you take out those things, whatever the hell they were. Right? Look, about all that killing Delgado stuff, why don't we just forget about everything that I said? You know, like it never happened. Oh, you're gonna be like that, huh? Well, I guess I deserve it. Now, let's get the heck out of here.
picked up something you might be interested in.
Just spit on the ground at his feet.
Achieving orbit now.
As the hero of Vectera, you need your own comic book, your own cartoon, your own theme song. We have got those.
And you didn't even scratch the paint.
Hello.
Yeah. In the fleet, you either put up, shut up, or die. Your choice.
Oof.
There you are. The hell took you so long?
It's about time. I was about to fly down and loot your bodies.
Not now, neighbor. Well, you said you found something. Hand it over. That's it? Just one slate? After losing so much of our crew, it better be a map with a big red X on it. Well, I'll be damned. Legacy wasn't referring to Crix's fortune. It's the name of an actual ship. A Galbank transport probably loaded with credits.
Never heard any stories about a Gal Bank ship going down. And even if it had happened, it would have been picked clean years ago.
No, neighbor. Think. If Galbank covered it up, and over time, the location was eventually forgotten, it wouldn't be on anyone's radar. Okay, this changes things. Now that we know what we are looking for, we have to narrow the search. Well, that is not necessarily true. Let us start with what we know. It was a Galbank ship, which means the company is going to have records of where it went down. Neva, weren't you working on a deal with Rokov? Something about a big-wig charity event on one of Trident's Starliners?
Are you serious? I've been working on that gig for 3 months. That's my score.
Ay, Dios mío. Will you shut up about your score and think for a second? That Starliner has a Galbank VIP suite aboard, which means... Come on, Neva. This isn't hard.
Which means a Gal Bank exec will be aboard. We grab their credentials and get ourselves into the Gal Bank archives in New Atlantis. Holy shit, that might actually work. I'll send a message to Rokov right away.
Pack your bags, Rook. You're going on vacation. And since you've earned it, take this gun with you. Might come in handy when Rokov screws everything up as usual. Good, because that is exactly what you are going to be doing. Neva and I are too well known to walk around the Starliner without being recognized. If Trident Security spotted us, it'd be over. I need you to board that ship, make contact with Rokov, and get me those credentials. You'd better. Oh, before you leave, I wanted you to know that I took what you said about Mathis into consideration, and I've decided to cut him from the fleet.
Honestly, I'm surprised he made it off Suvorov in one piece.
Fair enough. That's it then. Next stop for you is Rokov Starliner, the Siren of the Stars. And remember, Rokov does not need to know anything about Grixis' legacy. For now, it's just between us. Now get out of here.
Hey, Rook, before you head out, I need to have a word with you. Meet me at the last Nova after you wrap things up with Mathis.
Savage.
Recall UCC Steph's sharks, but to the fleet, they're just bait.
The right protective gear. You want to survive? The right gear. Hi, I'm here if you need me.
I don't need to hear about your latest project. I just sell the materials.
When my stepdad used to smoke weed, I could search his pockets and find bags of weed that he forgot he left in his pockets before my mom washed them.
Fine. Not like I have anything better to do.
You're cooked. See, you know you made it in KT if you get a nickname. I don't think you made it in KT yet. You just called him Dougie. That's a kind of a nickname. Yeah, but Dougie is a nickname variant of his name, is all I'm saying. Like, if you didn't fuck with somebody like that, you wouldn't call him by the real name, is all I'm saying. Yeah. No, we were talking about this and you before you joined the party. No shit. I resemble that remark. I can't believe they didn't smother you at birth type shit.
Just me.
Oh, bye, I guess. I've got what you need. For a price. Well, well. Neva's new hotshot. I knew you'd find your way back to my little corner of the key. Everyone always does. Hey, if you want to pour credits into my pocket, you won't hear any arguments from me. I carry most of the standard hardware. You know, kinetics, electromags, energy. Occasionally, I stock a few. Just don't screw me over or I'll be inclined to give you a free demo. And you want me to just take your word for that? A little advice, Sadiqi? You bleed for the fleet. Anyone who says otherwise is either lying or... Well, most people just glaze over. If your credits are...
There is no recognized international, cultural, or human right that promotes or permits the legal consumption of human flesh. Dude's pulling your leg.
All right. See you around.
My prices may be high, but these don't even try to. We can talk about whatever. Don't be a stranger.
Need something?
Is something wrong? First time visiting? Try not to get into too many bar fights. I've done my time, but thanks to a malpractice suit, I've officially dropped the doctor title. Don't let that worry you. I'm still just as good, if not better, than half the surgeons at the clinic. That's what they all say. So here's what's what. You need med packs, curatives, prevent... You need enhancers, legal or illegal? I've got those too. Hopefully that won't be off. Now, if you don't need any... Well, let's see what... You look like hell. All right. Can't have you bleeding all over the place. Try not to squirm. You might make it worse. All patched up, for now. Sure. Whatever keeps you off my...
That's why you bring your gun and go hunting. If they catch you, you can't.
Be careful. I don't have endless supplies, you know.
Always listen to Delgado.
The fleet protects our own.
Hey, I want to talk to you. Thanks to you, Delgado's cutting me from the fleet. Well, you know what? You better get your own fleet, because I'm coming after you. Oh, I see. You think you're some kind of big shot, is that it? Gonna show poor Mathis a little mercy now that you're Delgado's best buddy, yeah? Well, guess what? Your generosity is getting me kicked off the key. And that means you better watch your back. I stayed to give you a message that you better start looking over your shoulder. You'll never know when I'll be right behind you, ready to pull the trigger. Now get the hell out of me way! I'm gonna make you regret this. I swear I will.
Whether it's mods from Jazz or weapons from Eleuthera, you gotta spend money to make money.
I used to work
Maybe. We haven't decided.
Those crabs ain't gonna steal themselves.
It's just, we were thinking. Why is it every time you go out after...
There you are. All right, look. I've been lining up a score with that asshole Rokoff on the Siren of the Stars for months. I'm not about to let a payday slip through my fingers. So guess what? You're gonna finish the job for me. I'm about to tell you, so shut up and listen. Rokov's been tipping me off about some kind of bullshit charity event that the Siren of the Stars is hosting. At the event, they're gonna give away something called the Earth Savior Award, which is worth tens of thousands of credits. So it's simple. While you're on the Siren, swiping those GalBank credentials, I want you to grab that award and bring it to me. No. Dombrowski's only aboard to use the GalBank VIP suite, so he can catch a free ride at the company's expense. I'm sure he'll be there, partying with the other spoiled brats. I can guarantee he doesn't give a crap about what's going on at the event. From the pictures I've seen, the award is set with 12 blue diamonds and covered in gold filigree. If I get Jazz to take it apart, I can turn it into a hell of a lot of cash. And best of all, the components become untraceable. Yeah, very funny. You're hilarious. You should stand up on the bar here and start telling more jokes. This crowd would eat it up. Look, you can make all the jokes and excuses you want. But if you don't come back with the ES award, I'm gonna deduct it from your pay. Either way, I get my money. How much you walk away with is in your own hands. Got it? Then it's settled. Good. All right, Rook, we're done here. Now, get your ass to the Siren and bring me my goods. Because that's exactly what you are. A rookie, a newbie, fresh meat. Beneath all of that inexperience, I'm sure you have an actual name. But honestly, no one gives a damn. So get used to hearing that word. Until you earn your stripes, you're a rook to everyone in the fleet. Stay sharp, Rook.
You see, sister.
need to have Aludra take a look at this kinetic. Recoil's off. Every captain here's
Care
earned
to
their
upgrade that
stripes,
ship of yours?
bleeding for the fleet.
No, but sounds like fun.
Marijuana. I have pleurisy. The lining of my lungs got damaged from smoking vapes. So it's like I have constant congestion that's not actually there, and it causes... Nah, freaking one day I just felt like I was having a heart attack. So I went to the hospital and found out it was my lungs. Which is definitely better than, you know, yeah, I definitely need to quit smoking, but...
Captain, it is pleasant to see you.
That'd be easier to just roll your own. Less cancerous products, not having a filter. Ooh, black and milds are worse than anything else. I had a buddy that used to smoke them like they were cigarettes. He would smoke like 3 packs a day. So he was like 8. So he smoked like 8 fucking black and milds a day. It's crazy. He's since stopped, but yeah, it was bad.
Okay, hello.
Yo, back. So how did it go? Frankly, it's because we've never gotten this far before. The last agent I sent to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet ended up in a mess on New Atlantis. Even with our best intelligence equipment, we can monitor very little from the vigilance. We can pick up local communications chatter and use long-range scans to see where you travel. But when you're on the ground, you're on your own. If we get too close, we not only expose ourselves to an attack, but we might blow your cover. And that could get everyone killed. Then things are moving forward. Perfect.
Nice job, Rook.
I was certain we'd fool Delgado, but never. She's a sharp one. Overcoming her scrutiny is no small matter. Did you discover anything worth reporting yet? If the intelligence I've read is accurate, Delgado is a charismatic leader, but a bit short on judgment. That's why you want to stay on his good side, and stay away from Neva. She's shrewd, and she sniffed out everything you've thrown her way.
Why the fuck do you think I fucking murdered that dude on the ship and didn't blow up the fucking ship? Because if I didn't do that, bitch would have been like, you're fake, you didn't kill him. Fucking bald-headed monkey.
I understand your concern, but you can rest assured that every member of this crew has been thoroughly vetted by both myself and Lieutenant Toft. Any information that you turn over will not be leaving this ship until it's fully encrypted and encoded. I give you my word. Legacy. Why does that sound familiar? Wait a moment. Are you telling me Delgado may have actually located Crix's legacy?
I suppose it's possible, sir. Intelligence picked up a bit of chatter on that subject recently. We assumed it was some sort of tall tale or a story to attract recruits to their cause. All right, take it easy. We prefer to check our own sources, if you don't mind. Let me see what we have here. Nope. There are no records of a Gal Bank transport named the Legacy in the database. I think Delgado's trying to manipulate you. What do you think, sir?
I think there's no record because Gal Bank is hiding something. Delgado's no fool.
Shrewd.
He risked his own neck to get that information. He must be onto something. We have to take this seriously. What's your next move?
Why didn't they give me no chance to lie? Like, I don't want to... This is fucking bullshit. Like, I lied originally because I don't want to help you fucking faggots. Wearing blue like you're fucking pigs. This is
Clever,
fucking
Del.
bullshit.
Very clever. If I were in your place, I'd be trying to do the exact same thing.
Shut the fuck up, nigger.
We can't let Delgado get his hands on what could potentially turn out to be the largest haul of credits the Crimson Fleet's ever seen.
Maybe I should head out to New Atlantis, sir. I could press the Gal Bank execs for information. Get ahead of everything.
No. Let's allow this to run its course. We have our agent here feeding us information. I think that's good enough for now. There's more to this than just finding the location of the transport.
Just fucking bullshit.
Jasper Crix was clever.
Nothing like fucking linear forcing you to do it a certain way.
It's imperative that you do.
Shut up, faggot.
If the Crimson Fleet gets its hands on a transport full of currency, it would be disastrous for the settled systems. I need you to do whatever you can to bring us more information. And for God's sake, don't kill anyone on that Starliner. You're both dismissed.
Fucking kill him if I want to, faggot. It's fucking bullshit. Should we allow me to continue? Like, oh yeah, I didn't fucking tell you I was going to meet them on the fucking key, but oh yeah, you're just gonna fucking know anyway. Like, what's the fucking point? Fucking shit's retarded. Hard R retarded, all caps.
I'm as the son of Jemison. Once I get time off, that's the first.
Sir, if I may speak freely, is there a reason for the harsh reprimand? As far as I know, I just tracked a little mud into the brig.
Soldier, have you ever heard of Trenchfoot?
Can't say that I have, sir.
Well, they say guards on Suvorov would sometimes trudge through cold, frost-wet trenches on their daily patrols. Prolonged wetness led to circulation and nerve damage, aka trenchfoot. Unable to perform, those guards were taken off duty, and security suffered. All because they didn't take the time to properly dry their feet. You see where I'm going with this, don't you?
I do, but if I may, I would argue that we're not on some frozen planet, sir.
But you tracked in mud from your last mission. You brought in any number of microbial life forms, known and unknown, into my brig. These are direct threats to the health and safety of this crew, and by extension, the security of this brig. On my brig, cleanliness is a duty, and I suggest you take this duty seriously. And if not, I will have the commander relieve you of it.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
We'll keep the brig ready for any pirates you bring in. Welcome to the brig. As a member of SysDef, you may talk with the prisoner. As a personal rule, I simply ask that you adhere to UC Navy standards. That means no mud on your boots, your hands. I trust your Commander Ikande's undercover mole. I am so lucky for you. Really? I know you were headed to the Key, but I didn't realize you. I almost respect the fleet for doing that. They're trying... Ah, my apologies. I didn't mean to be unprofessional. It's just rare to talk to someone who got to witness that history up close. But all that aside, give me your honest opinion. What were the conditions like? Truth be told, my ancestor was a guard on Suvorov. Part of the... and whether the history books told the whole story. Which is why I'd like to hear Krix's side of it. If just to confirm what you saw. We have multiple turrets attached to the ceiling. If you've met Ensign Betty, she's personally calibrated them to ensure they cover the entire area. That being said, firing the turret should be considered a last resort. As a matter of fact, I have a favor to ask. I understand that part of your undercover work involves going to the fleet headquarters, namely the Key. While you're there, if you find anything pertaining to the history of the fleet, I'd be interested in learning about it. I apologize, but no one from our side has been to the Key in ages. Of course, maintaining your cover takes precedence. As you were. Some of the guards don't. Until next time.
I saw one of the ends. Lieutenant Toft is as organized as they come. You can be sure she'll keep our T's crossed and guns loaded.
I don't plan on filling that.
Captain, greetings.
Don't nail it down, it's mine!
About time you showed up. All right, I want to know what's going on. I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for, I don't know, 3 years now. And what do I get? Nothing but radio silence. Then out of nowhere, just when Neva and I are closing in on a huge score of our own, Delgado orders me to help you out.
Put it. Oh, sure, sure. First a tour, followed by a formal dinner at the captain's table. Let's get one thing straight. You're here for business, not for a vacation, so let's start by talking about Delgado's sudden olive branch. Well, I'll be damned. Someone from the fleet finally agrees with me about something. It's a goddamn miracle. So Neva's message said you were here for Dombrowski. Was that all she sent you here to do? Or was there something else you were sent here to steal? Oh, really? Did she now? I can't believe she's trying to cut me out of this deal. Without me, the award never would have ended up here in the first place. Yeah? Funny you're only bringing that up now. Fine, I'll help. But you're doing all the legwork, and I'm still taking my cut of the payout. Anyway, we'll get to that later. First, we have a much bigger fish to fry. So why are you targeting a Gaul Bank exec anyway? Not exactly your average Crimson Fleet prey. Why the interest? Oh, I see. We're playing this game now. Fine, fine. Well, you might as well turn around and hop back aboard your ship because you're not getting near Dombrowski without my help.
You're insulting my intelligence. Delgado wouldn't send you all the way out here without specifically telling you what you're allowed to offer. I'll tell you what, though. I'm gonna make this extremely inexpensive for you. In fact, you don't have to offer me a single credit. I don't want money. I want back into the Crimson Fleet. It's as simple as that. Fine. You want to play it that way, and suit yourself. Dombrowski's a full-timer aboard the Siren of the Stars. Probably spends more time cruising the space lanes than actually working. Fortunately, the Siren is hosting the Terran Preservation Society charity gala. Larry won't be able to resist showing off his VIP clout. To get what you need, you're gonna have to attend the gala, talk to his fellow philanthropists, and dig up some dirt. Yeah, well, lucky for you, it's not black tie, so you'll be fine. This card will allow you to access the Starview Ballroom. If you need my help, I'll be relaxing in one of the upper-level lounges. Head inside and mingle with the crowd. No one likes Dombrowski, so they'll be more than happy to share his dirty secrets. Now you're speaking my language. Oh, there's one last thing. Trident equips all of their starliners with the latest acoustic threat detection. Meaning that you lose patience and kill anyone aboard the ship, security will be alerted and all hell will break loose. Anyway, I suppose that's enough to get you started. Good luck. As long as you remember that I'm getting paid my cut, I'll help you with anything you want. What's the status of your plan? Okay, then let me point you to the person in charge of the award. Her name's Sheila Holbrook, and you can probably find her in the Starview Ballroom. I'd press her to reveal where the award's hidden, and we can go from there. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrook, remember that any gunfire is gonna set off the ship's alarms. Oh, and while you're at the gala, avoid the canapes. They're frozen, not fresh.
Between you and me, the best part of my job is getting a crack at all of the leftovers from the dining area.
What the hell?
This isn't worth it!
pleasure.
Good day, Captain.
About time you showed up. All right, I want to know what's going on. I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for, oh, I don't know, 3 years now. Then out of nowhere, just when Neva and I are close. Yeah, I figured you'd say something like that. Just another one of Delgado's loyal little soldiers, huh? Fine, have it your way. So Neva's message said you were here for Dombrowski. Was that all she sent you here? Okay. So why are you targeting a Gallbank exec anyway? Not exactly your average Crimson Fleet prey. Why? His credentials. So you're hitting the Gallbank branch in New Atlantis. Nice score, very lucrative and very dangerous. If you're going after a gold mine like that, I'll want to come along for the ride. Or you're not getting near Dombrowski. Well, well, it appears we have a mind reader here. You're absolutely right. I don't want money. I want back into the Crimson Fleet. It's as simple as that. That's a disturbing way to put it. But I suppose that's the best offer I'm gonna get, so I'll take it. Dombrowski's a full-timer aboard the Siren of the Stars. Probably spends more time cruising the space lanes than actually working. Fortunate to get what you need. Yeah, well, lucky. This card will head inside. Well, you better learn. Oh, there's one lap. Meaning that you lose patience. Anyway, Oh, and while you're at the gala, avoid the canapes. They're frozen, not fresh.
between you and me, the best part of my job is getting a crack at all the leftovers from the dining area buffets.
Trident must have spent a fortune equipping this ship.
You're a guest of Captain Rokov, right? Welcome aboard.
This is one of Trident's top-of-the-line vessels.
That's View. Hello? Are you a member of the society? His behavior towards women is abominable. That man really ought to be ashamed of himself.
Yeah, bro, she's a fucking Southern Dixie. Like, she's a real Southern woman. That shit's fire. When you hear her voice, bro, you'll be like, yeah, she's from the not fake Southern like Jolene. No, not fake Southern. I'm talking about real fucking Southern. Like, this bitch hunts, fishes. She works her job is she works at Ruger, and she builds and test fires guns.
I'm pretty sure we ran into her that day at the parking lot before we had our compound, Freddy. Remember that tall fucking blonde chick that had the southern voice? And there's a dude with her, like, oh, you fucking boyfriend? And she's like, nah. And he's like, oh, I'm trying to get with her, bloody, 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 blah. This was months ago. This was before AOD even had their clubhouse. We were hanging out over...
Enjoy the rest of the event.
Here for business or pleasure?
Have you tried the canopies?
Quite a lovely
Horrid.
Starliner.
Positively horrid.
Larry likes to drop overly complex words into conversations. I'm sure he knows that it annoys people, but he does it anyway. The society is such a worthy cause. Nice to have met you.
The society chair has really outdone herself this time.
So what brings you up? Dombrowski is married to some poor woman that he constantly leaves behind in New Atlantis when he goes on his business trips. Well, that was boring.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. Yes, he's some kind of top dog over at Galbank. I heard he replaced someone that was caught running a fake loan scam. That's all then? Okay. An open bar would have been nice. But Trident's Gal...
I heard he uses Galbank's VIP suite on the Siren of the Stars almost monthly. Does the man ever do any real work?
Don't forget to donate to the cause.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it? An open bar would have been nice, but Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got. He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time? if you catch my meaning. I'm certain his wife doesn't know a thing about it. Enjoy the rest of the event.
Have you tried the canapes? Horrid. Positively horrid.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
I'm sorry, but unless you're reporting a security situation, I need to get back to my duties.
Please remember to obey all posted safety and mustering instructions.
So
The
what brings
society
you
chair
aboard?
has really outdone herself this time. He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swift. That's all then?
I certainly quite a lovely starlight. He's been spending a lot of... Well, that was boring.
Here for business or pleasure?
Have you tried the canopies?
Pleased to make your acquaintance. Please remain in designated passenger areas at all times. Have a safe journey.
No. See, you're doing it wrong, bro. You gotta follow the 3 simple steps, and they're the 3 F's. You find them, you fuck them, and then you forget all about them. But if you ghost her, you'll never know that she ghosts you, cause you're already forgotten out that hoe. And that boy, you give him the pig treatment.
Sorry, do I know you? Okay, wait, are you seriously... Are you trying to pick me up? Look, I appreciate the compliment, but I'm already seeing someone. And my partner doesn't like competition. He gets very jealous. His wife? Oh, for the love of God. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. He had to impress his friends. Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works. So let's skip all the banter and get it over with. What's it gonna take to make us both happy? You're willing to pay me to give you dirt on Larry? Sorry, I thought I'd end up on the short end of the deal. You know, this whole thing really pisses me off. Larry and I had the perfect scheme worth thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the whole thing down the toilet. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera. He's some bigwig over at UC Security. I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming GalBank for months. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them. I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here somewhere. If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. That should grab his attention. Good luck. You're gonna need it. I wrote a computer algorithm that basically creates a randomized number of false ghost credits that mimic the crypto key of actual credits. Then the algorithm simply passes the ghost credits to whatever legit transfers that the bank transacts. The genuine credits enter a dummy account. The best part is that I also alter the crypto keys as the real cash flows into our accounts. By the time it lands in our pockets, the creds are clean. So, on paper, it appears that all of the bank's transactions are covered, when it's really just our ghosted dummy creds. Genius, right? What do you think is going on? I'm using that gullible idiot to get what I want. If I have to squash him on my way to the top, then so be it. Let's get one thing straight. Larry Dombrowski's no saint. He deserves everything that's coming to him. And why should you? The plan's always been to milk the guy for everything he's worth, and then leave him in the dust. Not bad for a lowly Galbank worker drone, right? I hope you hurt Dombrowski. Nail his ass right to the wall.
Any complaints about your cruise should be directed to one of the staff.
I've done this particular.
Hello. You here for the charity event? Well, I work for UC Security, meaning that business isn't exactly my area of expertise. I'm afraid I can't really help you. If you're looking for a business opportunity, you might want to check with someone else. Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both. Whatever you think you know about me, you're dead wrong. So back off. Just in case you weren't aware, I am the authorities. Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine. And since I work for UC Security, who do you think people will believe? Get the hell away from me before I have you arrested.
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be arrested. Which is why he's threatening you. That makes sense. We need hard evidence of their scheme. But it's gonna be tricky. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows. Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls, and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency. Don't worry. It'll be as easy as it was mingling with the guests at the party. One more thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey. Anyway, I better start packing. Things are getting hot around here, and won't be long before Trident figures out you had help.